Hello, everyone, and thanks for listening. So, I ran across this article, and I don't really watch the Oscars. Like, some people are like every year they have like a little gathering teams or whatever to find out or bet on who won. So this is the Oscars of 2018 and the complete list of winners and nominees for the 90th Academy Awards. Now, I may not give you the complete list, but what I thought was pretty interesting is that they had not only different people that I was interested in seeing some of these movies, which I knew they were probably going to be really good. I wanted to see this movie with Gary Oldman. Um, he plays as Winston Churchill, so I wanted to see that. It just seemed like that movie might be a like based on a classic historical event, and then there were other movies that did really well. You had the Florida Project, the Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, The Shape of Water, All the Money in the World, I, Tanya, Lady Bird, and then Mudbound. I think that was supposedly I seen something on Netflix. I don't know if that's the same movie. um, I was gonna watch it, and then there's Phantom Thread. There were some people that did really well. So what I really was looking at was, there's Coco. Um, was Kobe Bryant? He got an award. Um, so I may not be saying the exact awards, but of or exact people or names of people, and some people probably already know. Um, but what I was intrigued by is they actually had Jordan Peele to explain his version of the sunken place. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He gets to explain his version of it because everybody has their own version of what they feel the sunken place is. And it all actually coincides, but I thought this was pretty interesting.
This metaphor for the system, suppressing the freedom of Black people. Chris in the film is falling into this place, being forced to watch this scream that no matter how hard he screams, he can't get agency across. He's not represented. And that to me was this metaphor for the Black horror audience, a very loyal fan base who comes to these movies, and we're the ones that are going to die first. And we yell, get out of the house or whatever. And this feeling like we don't get to see that film. So the movie for me became almost about representation within the genre, within itself in a weird way.
So I thought that was pretty neat that Jordan Peele, he got to explain his version of the sunken place, which I can very well relate to what he's saying, all too well, most Black people. But also there's other versions of the sunken place that people have used that phrase. In terms of the Black community and politics and what have you, and some of the things that we see on CNN and NBC and some of these other stations where, you'll have people who are either representative in a positive way for the Black community, and then others who seem to derail when it comes to politics and different debates. So I thought it was pretty neat that he gave his version. I was, shocked at some of the people who were able to actually pull off getting an award. Because you know how they always tell you, they forewarn you, oh, this movie's going to get snubbed, or, certain people weren't even looking at the movie and blah, blah, blah. So Get Out was one of them. Everybody was a little bit afraid that it was going to be one of those movies that could possibly be ostracized because of the fact that it's a black, writer and director, and that they might not really give him his props for the movie. But not everybody, I guess, looks at things the same way, so you have to give it the benefit of the doubt, to know that this is a new world out here, people, and there are new ideas and new creativity that people are open to exploring. So anyway, I thought it's pretty neat. So I was looking, there were some other movies. What was it? It was I guess songs of movies that got awards, different things like that, production design, sound editing, all kinds of sound mixing, visual effects. So it goes on down the list and all the people who are the winners. So it's so many names I couldn't even name out, but I just named a few of the movies, that seem to do pretty well. But anyway, with that being said, this is a very short video. So I was just wanting to say congratulations to Jordan Peele and all those other people who we wouldn't have otherwise thought would have done well. But that was a really good movie. I'll say that. It was so good so that people actually had to get one of those movies. When a movie is really good, when you want to have it in your collection, your video collection, your movie collection, you want to save it because you want to look at it again. You don't mind looking at it several times forward. So anyway, with that being said, I am going to cut this video short, but I thought that was pretty cool that a lot of people did really well in the Oscar ceremony. And I'm not a big Oscar award watcher, but I thought this year it was pretty neat, though, that some movies that you would have thought wouldn't have done well that did pretty well. So I guess we'll wait and see what else is on its way to come. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. This is not normally what I'm used to doing. But anyway, if you take a look back at some of my other videos, it talks more about social issues and community of Los Angeles and California all around. But anyway, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for listening. Bye.